go. Game 4 of the PTL Black Bear tournament. Tiger Lilies are playing for pride right now because even if we shut out the Colonials, we will end up in 3rd place and not make the final game. And if we win, we still may end up in 4th. And if we lose, I don't know. We're not going to lose. So, see how this goes. Hopefully the girls will bounce back from their prideful loss to the 16U PTL girls yesterday. This is the 14U Tiger Lilies against 16U Colonials. We got Nicolescu, Schmidt, and Gruby on the front line, and there's the puck drop controlled by the Colonials, who try to dump it into the Tigers' defensive zone. Picked up by Perez, who shovels it over to ball and up to Gruby, who gets hit and taken away, but there is a whistle. Sounds like an offsides call. So we have Schmidt on the draw. Back to the Colonials, who dump it into the zone. Bring it in, shot on net to Bridget, and she'll cover that one up. So we got shift change. We got, let's say, more Wildish, and it looks like Cook is Citro up front. As the fans shuttle in, and puck left out in front, and pad saved by Bridget on that soft rebound that came right out front. Colonials gets some shots on goal early here. Cook has it in the back line, shovels it up to Wildish, who gets a bit of a delay to move forward, but staying with it and picked away. Cook tries to take it out of the zone. Player will be played by Johns, who fights hard in the corner. She gets a shot in front of the net, sticked aside. Johns fighting hard, trying to go after that puck. Colonials are doing a good job of throwing in front of the net. Just hasn't had any centermen or wingers there to take care of that. And they do right there, but Bridget covers up and looks behind her, but it was under her, so no goal. So the Tiger Lilies are, I'm going to say, letting a few too many centering passes go. A lot of shots already by the Colonials in this first under 2 minutes of play. Picked up by Teixeira, who goes around the back and stuffed and then turns it around. Nicole Illoff and Harrison trying to move that puck out. Grabbed by Harrison, sends it up to Lutoff, but a little behind her, so she can't handle that. And comes back into the defensive zone of the Tiger Lilies. Teixeira trying to play it around, missed by ball, up to Lutoff. Can't get it out. Collision does get out. Lutoff trying to pick that, but cannot. Into the offensive zone for the first time of the game. Teixeira tries to wind it in. And back come the Colonials. Looks like Illoff sending it over the ball, trying to find Illoff back, or Harrison up in the middle. Turns back, finds a winger open, but she gets a shot off, but blocked a bit partially by Ball, and so harmless shot gets covered up by Milligan. 18:22 to go in the first half. We've got Schmidt on the draw. And puck drops. Chasing is Nicolescu. Down goes Gruby. Behind the net. Schmidt trying to move it up. Nicolescu has it. Gets it up out of the zone. Chasing goes Schmidt. Sent back in to the Tigers defense. Over to Nicolescu. Up. Back in the zone. Spent a lot of time here in the Tiger Lilies defensive zone so far this game. Wound back around the boards. Nicolescu trying to get it. Converged upon by two Colonials. Schmidt going to help out. Somebody lost a stick to the point. Deflection, nice deflection, but doesn't go. And the rebound is covered up by Bridge and Milligan. More on the draw. And picked up by Citro, punked over. Teixeira around the net. Tries to send it up, but missed by Wildish. Puck centered. John's trying to move it out. He's got some going with it to the neutral zone. Colonials bring it back in. Picked over by Citro, Patsy Moore, who turns it, but covered up on that shot with Milligan. More on the draw. Wildish takes it. She's got some room to move. She's got a 3-on-1, so she'll dump it in. Citro's going to go chase around the net. Coming in the near board, sent back in by Johns. Trying to keep it in, but it comes out. And Teixeira has to go back, being chased by a Colonial. Dumps it backwards blindly, but picked up by the Tiger Lilies. Moore sends it over to Wildish, who bounces off her stick. She dumps it in, but that should be an icing as she tried to make the change, but sent it just before getting over the red line. So we'll have an icing back to the left of Bridget Milligan. Face off, down goes Slutov. Forward, Hiloff trying to win this foot race. Colonials get to it first. Clear it out. Picked up by Logan Harrison. Sends it back to Perez. Up to Lutov. Pokes it forward. Now back to Perez looking for an outlet. Finds Hiloff. Can control it. And it's jumped in by the Colonials. Tried to hit their centerman flying in, but blocked, I think, nicely by Harrison, I think that was. So Ball tries to pick it up. Picked off by Cohen. She's doing a lot of work on that team. Shot and rebound drop for captain Logan Harrison. So we've got Perez behind the net, looking for somebody. Finds Hiloff. See if she can get through. The Lilies have not had much free space so far this game. Pressure by Rubian Johns. Puck comes across. Nicolescu drops it with his shoulder. Tries to keep it in, but it doesn't stay. And back goes Johns to pick it up and around the Tiger Lilies net. Tries to shuttle it up. Ruby comes to try to pick it, but there's two Colonials there in front of her. And the shot goes wide. Nicolescu moving up. Can't get through. Dumps it, and that's going to be an icing again against the Tiger Lilies. still have Schmidt, Ruby, and Nicolescu on, with Teixeira and Ball on the back. Puck's in the corner. Teixeira fighting along with Schmidt. Comes out to Nicolescu, who sends it down. I don't know if this will be nice or not. Yes, she gets it across to Ruby, and she gets a little bit of a wood on it, but is covered up by the goalie as she had a lot of back pressure from that Colonial defender. 13:45 left in the first. Draw right to the goalie, stopped. Ball stops the puck, takes a shot. Oh, and rebound almost gets to Citro, but kicks wide. Citro goes down, trying to grab that puck. Comes across the other side of the ice. Up there. Up in the corner. Somebody's down. Ronnie Ball slow to get up. Pressure by Citro. Over the ball. Ball goes down again. She's having a rough shift. Puck behind the net. Emily Perez trying to move it out. Taken. I'm good. No, thanks. Yeah, I think I got cushions. And Logan Harrison gets it up, and just a bit behind Wildest, but she's got some room she can get through. She dumps it in and makes the change. And Logan Harrison trying to get it in the corner. Rip Hill off. Back out to Johns. Who gets mugged by two Colonials players. And Logan hits it over. Johns has it. Sends it up to the wide open Illoff, who can't handle the pass. She goes into the corner. Working it. Colonials come away with it. Up to the point. Fires and just deflected above the net with that shot by Harrison. And the Colonials will bring it out. Ruthoff going in. Other forwards on the change. Ruthoff trying to get it. Taking over by the Colonials. They're up for a rush. Send it in. No, icing is called for that. No tip, icing is called. 10:44. Scrappy little game here. Face off. Ball shot, tipped aside. Schmidt going after it. Ball again. Dumps it in. Colonials move it out. Chasing is Teixeira. Cohen centers it, but nobody there. Ruby picks it up. She's got some room. Let's see what she can do. She passes it, but taken away. Ball has it behind the net. Fires it up to Ruby. Converged on by two Colonials who take it away. Take a shot blocked by Ball. Puck's in the middle. Nicolescu has it. And then gets that taken away by the Colonials. Send it forward. And that's a rough shot that Ball took there in the front of the net. No call. Nicolescu's up. Dumps it in. Ruby goes chasing. around the net, trying to take it away. Forces her to back off. Colonials move it out, but this could be an icing call, and it is. So here we have a 16U against a 14U, and they called that icing without the touch-up. So I'm not sure what the rules are. That was a potential issue in yesterday's game. Colonials have a 2-on-1, but Emily Perez takes that away and moves it up to Citro. Knocks back in. We got more Perez, more Citro and Wildish out there with Cook and Emily Perez on the back line. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Colonials move it up, hit a nice pass in the middle. Girl gets a shot, but deflected. And careful you don't go into the boards with the head there. Going down was, it looks like Perez. She lost an edge. Puck shot off the leg of Cook. Picked up behind the net by Perez. She backs down around again. Perez getting knocked around this shift. Sent to the net. Wide tries to stuff it around the corner. Doesn't get it. Puck back up to the point. Sent back in by the defenseman. And back around. Citro will look to get this, but doesn't, as the Colonial beats her to it. Moore has it now around the net. Ooh, nice move, but a little dangerous in front of the net, but she did a great job to get through, and then gets elbowed and goes down. Incidental contact, no collision, no call there. And Bridget will freeze as we get a shift change. 7:40 to go, first half. Colonials win, they are in the playoff game. Colonials lose, it will be the Saints against Ironbound tonight. Face-off draw, comes to the point, sent in, picked up by Teixeira. Gets stuffed behind the net. Colonials get it. Iloff going in to try to move this puck out. Sent towards Bridget Milligan, flicks it aside, to the point, sent towards the net again, and a wild carom, and it caromed off of somebody and went over the shoulder, glove side of Bridget Milligan, and in the net, and that is a 1-0 Colonials lead on kind of a freak bounce, but throw to the net, and it'll go in sometimes. 7:13 to go. We got 1-0 Colonials. Olaf picks it up. Trying to move it forward. And out of play. Trying to reach for it. Puck down behind. Perez tries to send it up. Nicolescu, shot off the side of the net. Ronnie Ball behind the net fighting. Oh, we need some help. Point to the slot, it's fired wide. Princeton can't get it out. Colonials doing a good job of stuffing us behind our own net. Stick by Bridget comes out to the slot, fired but doesn't go. And the Colonials are still controlling this puck. Have not gotten out of our own end in quite a while right now. Wild puck and a knockdown of that rebound, of that pass from the center. The center knocked it down and was able to backhand that by Milligan. And a kind of a nice play, and it's a 2-0 lead for the Colonials. And that was a lot of hard work. Basically the whole shift was in our own zone. We got a little worn down on that. Alright, 5:45 left. Citro, Wildish, and more on the ice. Chasing goes Cook to keep it in. Wildish takes over, backs around, drops it to Cook, sends it down behind the net. Citro has it, centers it, but taken over by the Colonials. And they'll move it up, trying to make a 3-on-2 happen. Sends it forward. Johns picks it up, cycles around, shuttles it up to Wildish. Wildish trying to get that puck. Comes the other way, dumped in by the Colonials, behind Bridget Milligan. They were leaving too many flyers out in the center right now. Colonials are playing good positional hockey. Pass, tried to knock down by Johns, but covered up by Milligan. First half. Ball wraps it around the boards. Lutoff trying to take it out. Kept in by the Colonials at the point. Goes beyond the feet of Nicole Liloff. We have a player right in front, wide open shot. Misses on her shot, but deflected anyway. And centering pass from the point, not able to be deflected by the Colonials. So Teixeira has it, sends it around the boards. Harrison trying to move it up, sees Lutoff. Lutoff has it at her feet, kicks it up. Trying to control it. Lutoff gets hit, goes down. Harrison comes in, takes it, passes it up to Biloff. Biloff just out of her reach, has to go get it into the boards. Into the near corner, over to Lutoff. Lutoff centers it to Harrison, but can't get the handle on it as she was facing the other way. Still loose in front. And they kept at the point by Teixeira. Sends it forward, knocked down accidentally by Logan. Still around in front. Back to the other way to Lutoff. Lutoff sends it up to Ronnie Ball. Ronnie Ball sends it back. Harrison will chase. Most good sustained pressure we've had in a while. Sends it to the net, dropped off, but picked up by the Colonials and skated out. And that will be an icing call. So it was a good shift by the Tiger Lilies. 2:50 to go in the first half. Down 2-0. Schmidt, Nicolescu, and Gruby on the draw. Puck backed out. Perez trying to get it. Nicolescu trying to get it. Sends it forward. Emily sends it around the corner. Gruby tries to get it. Comes in. Can't get it out. Puck is in front of the net. Sent over to Gruby. She's got to move it up. Sends it to the defense. Nicolescu knocks her off of it. Puck behind the net. They're trying to center it again. Knocked out by Perez. Colonials being tenacious, not letting us get it out of our own zone. Nicolescu has it. See who can get there now. It's a foot race. Ruby chasing. Colonials gets it, brings it out. Picked up by Perez. Back behind our net again. And passes in front of our net. And Princeton trying to get a breakout here. Shot from the point, covered up. Blocked by Milligan. Centering pass. Stopped by Johns. Ruby has it. She's got to take it. She's got some room. She's got to cut to the middle. See if she can do it. Get around the player. Takes a shot, but deflected. Colonial goes down into the boards. And back in the neutral ice. Picked up by Nicolescu. Sent inside. Moore trying to get it. Teixeira has it. Let's see. Around the back. Wildest and Citro. Trying to keep this in. Trying to get pressure. Goes through. Picked up by Moore. Still turning around with it. Sends it behind the other net. Behind the far net. Side of the net. And kept out. And Johns will regroup. Sends it up to Citro. Just in front of her. Carries it in. Tries to center it, but gets stopped. Teixeira, be careful, she keeps it in. Citro battling behind the net. Colonials have a breakout. Off her stick though, and Teixeira knocks it away. Johns will go back for this puck. 1 second left. Almost gave it into Bridget Milligan. I'm not sure what happened, but fortunate to not have a accidental goal there. So we've got 2-0 at the end of one. Okay, second half. Logan, Harrison, Miloff, and Lutov are out with Annalie Perez and Ronnie Ball on the back. We've got 21 minutes to try to get 2 goals to tie this thing up. And flying in front, we got Nicole Liloff trying to move it in. Drops it to Lutov. The pressure. The puck comes back out of the zone. Give them room. They pass it over. Try to center it, but blocked by the referee's foot. Thank you. Liloff looking for someone to hit. Has Lutov on the other side, but can't get it out of her reach. Harrison goes chasing. And pressure by Lutov as well. Colonials get it up, move it in, looking for somebody. They're on a change, so they'll wait. Sends it forward. Ruby has it. Nice little move there. See if she can get around this player. Going in, staying with it, going around the net, working well. Who's she going to go to? Up to the bump, to the center. Shot, pressing this wide. There's that slapper by Ronnie. Up to Johns. Johns sends it to the side of the net. Ruby goes chasing. Nicolescu in. This is on the pass. And the Colonials will bring it out. So Johns has to go back all the way behind her net to pick this up. Backs around. And a little bit of traffic and trouble there. Tries to get it up to Nicolescu. Ronnie Ball gets hit behind the net. Colonials are doing a good job of pinching us behind our own net. Taking away our ability to break out. Schmidt tries to clear it out, and it's a race. Cook's trying to get it. Had a little bit of a hesitant change there on that last shift change. Puck in front. Perez knocks it to the side and grabs it, goes back around her own net, sends it up the boards to Wildish, who will look to move it up herself. Doesn't get it through. Schmidt sends it in, gets off. Nicolescu with Moore and Wildish. Looks like Moore has the puck. Will try to get through. Gets stopped. Puck is in the corner. Nicolescu chasing. Touches it. Looking for a center. Backs around. Centers the Wildish. She tries it one time, but it's blocked. Wildish picks it up. Comes to the point. Teixeira. Wildish back to Teixeira. Kicks it ahead. And out the ball. Nicolescu has it. This is on the shot. Sends it forward. Coach calling for the change. Comes in and it's an offsides call. So we got 16:44 to go. We got Logan Harrison on the draw. That was an offsides call against the Colonials. Puck back to Ball. Sends it up to Lutoff. Gets stopped, but then picked up by Harrison. If she can get it over to Iloff without being offsides, we have a chance here. Iloff brings it in. Shot is blocked. Harrison behind the net. Looking for someone to an outlet to. Loses it. Fights back to get it. Iloff has it up to Teixeira, but she can't handle the pass. It comes out of the zone. And will take it back. Looking to cycle around. Turns it over. And then picked up by Ball. Goes around the net. Ronnie Ball on the move. Puts it forward and keeps in control. Backs it over. Shoots. Has a nice shot. Stopped by the goalie. Rebound not going in. Good chance there by the Tiger Lilies. And they should be an offside call, but they did not call that. That forward hesitated, letting her lineman go over, I believe. Colonials trying to bring it in. Lutoff has Logan, Iloff takes the shot, blocked, but the rebound did not come to Iloff. Schmidt in the corner. Puck trying to keep it in, but it comes out. Schmidt chasing. Knocks it away. Puck up to Nicolescu, who tries to control that. Puck's around. Well, Johns tries to get up to Ruby. She's hit. Puck comes out. Nicolescu trying to get it. Over. Taken in. Colonials got pressure by Johns, who rides her into the boards. Johns can't get her stick. Centering pass. Knocked aside by Cook. Puck comes to Nicolescu, who will try to move it out. Tries to bounce it along the board. Stopped by the Colonials. Back in. Johns has it around the net. Looking for a sustained outlet here. Sends it to Ruby, but it's stopped up by the point man on the board. Got Cook behind the boards. Got Wildish, Moore, and Nicolescu on. Nicolescu sends it forward. Moore picks it up. Citro comes on. He chases around the corner. Puck comes out. Perez keeps it in. Sends it across to the far boards. Kept in by Moore. Shot here and covered up. Shot by Wildish, covered up by Colonials goalie.
I love you, Ronnie!
13-14 to go in the second half. Shots on goal are not being posted, but it's a 2-0 deficit for the Tiger Lilies. Face off, won by Moore, up the ball. Ball takes a shot, blocked by the forward. Questioner wraps around with Wildish. Behind the net, Citro. Wildish picks it up. Looking for somebody, head up, over to the point, across the ball. Ball tees it up, sends it to the net, hits the crossbar. Hits the crossbar. In a Mighty Duck style play, but did not go. And back is Citro with it, who sends it over to, looks like Emily Perez. Sends it up, picked off at the neutral zone by the Colonials and brought in. Perez has it. She probably has some room to move. Ball looks up. Picked off. Colonials almost catching us on a change there. Looks like picked up by Lutov, trying to bring it in. Looking up. Sends it up to Harrison. Harrison trying to work her way through. Gets a shot through the net. Nice shot. Blocked. Rebound comes out, but cannot be picked up by Lutov. Puck's in the corner. And it's out. And Johns will try to control. Bring it back in. Logan to Iloff. Iloff takes a shot. Above by the Colonial goalie. We have 11:39 left. Schmidt, Nicolescu, and Gruby. Come on. Won by Smith, but then controlled and taken out by the Colonials. Schmidt knocks it back in and chases. Good pressure by Smith here. She takes a turnover, but can't get the centering pass over to Gruby. Teixeira does. Nicolescu or Gruby takes a shot. Couldn't see who took the shot, but covered up by the goalie. 11:21. Puck moved out into the neutral zone. Johns picks it up, trying to get it up. Johns tries to shuffle it up the boards. Comes away. The Tigers come away with it. Over to Nicolescu. Moves up, sends it in, but that should be an icing. No. Dump and change. Colonials fan on the pass. Rolls right into the boards behind the net. Citro centering pass picked up by Wildish. She will take it up herself without much help. Sends it in. Trying to go get it. Citro's in front. Wildish and Moore trying to get that puck out. Kick behind the net. Looks like Wildish has it. She can find someone. And then she gets sticked off of it by the Colonials, who come back the other way. 1-on-2 rush. Nice work there by that player, but does a little backhand short of the net. Puck goes back behind the net, picked up by Cook. Cook will move it out in front. Gets through, and that will be an icing call as Cook fires it before the red line. So we've got 9:37 left in the game. Bye guys, bye. Tiger Lilies have a 2-0 deficit. Need one soon. Looks like Lutov, Eloff, Harrison, Johns, and Ball on the back. Puck behind Bridget Milligan. Trying to get it out. Coco Lutov has some room for it. She's got the puck. She's looking for Iloff. She sends it forward, but a little too far for Iloff, so she chases into the corner. Puck still in the corner. Harrison working, comes around with it. Sends it over to the far side. Shot by Ball. Goes short of the net. Johns has it. Circles in. Centers the pass. Centers it to the middle. No one can get it. A lot of traffic there. Johns tries to keep it in by herself. We've got a bit of a one-on-one. A nice shot for back check for Ronnie Ball there. Lutov is trying to get that puck. She gets ridden off it by the Colonials. Johns pokes it forward. And then it gets dumped into the offensive zone of the Colonials. Behind Bridget Milligan. Schmidt comes in nicely to pick that one up and will move. And she's got steam. She dumps it behind the glass. She's moving. She's got a shot. It's shot, but defended by the goalie and over the glass, or on the glass, as down goes Groovy. Schmidt looking for the centering pass. Gets tied up with Emma. Could not get that shot off. Puck comes out. Collision. Ball goes down. Trying to keep it in, but could not. Ball getting a little banged up today. And it's saved by Bridget. Puck in front. We've got Emily Perez looking to take it up. Nicole looks through there. Perez going looking for someone to move it to. Has it still in the corner. Puck comes to Nikolescu, sends it to the net. Picked up by the Colonials to try to move it out. Perez sends it forward to the net. And looks like it will be taken out of the zone. Slapped in. More up to Ruby out of her reach. Nikolescu picks it up, drops it to no one, then sends it in for the change. Picked up in the middle of the ice by Cook, who gets swamped by two Colonials players and still looking for something to do with this. Regroup with Perez, letting her teammates set up, sends it up to Wildish, who pokes it forward, but controlled by the Colonials. We're playing a lot of neutral ice action at the moment. Puck center, Johns picks it up, trying to move it up. Kept in. Moore runs into a Colonial who's trying to pick that puck up. Behind, up to Wildish. Wildish trying to get this out. Can't quite do it. Has a little bit of chance there with Teixeira. Looks like Cassidy Moore. A lot of players going down. Colonials come away with it, looking for a centering pass. They have someone there, and they have a wide open player, the winger on the left, was left in, came in out of nowhere, and that whole left side of the net was open, and that's a 3-0 game with 5:32 left. .32, 3-0 Colonials. Pass over the ball. Up to Lutov. Harrison, excuse me. So 1-on-1. Sent to Milligan. She'll cover up. Harrison on the draw to the right side of Bridget Milligan. Won by the Tiger Lilies. Ball has it around the net. Fires it around to Lutoff, who can't handle it, but it comes out. Ball will take it up herself in the middle. She's got a 3-on-2 rush if she can get through. She takes a shot, gloved by the goalie. Ruby Nicolescu, Cook, and I'm not sure who that defender is. Perez. Comes out to the point. Perez tries to keep it in. Nicolescu tries to send it in. She gets away with it. Fires a shot wide of the net. Ruby's goes chasing into the corner. Gets it. And it gets converged upon by two players. Puck still loose. Poked forward, and Perez will go back for herself to pick this one up to regroup. Amelie sends it up to Gruby, but it's picked off, but they're offside, so Gruby will take it. Tries to send it along the boards. Cannot get through the two Colonials that were there. Gruby has it again in the middle of the ice, working it, gets knocked down. Almost could call that a trick, but they're not calling it today. Puck goes behind the net with Bridget Milligan. Perez, Schmidt trying to control it. Up to the point. Ruby does a nice job to pressure her. Puck goes back around the net. Tries to center it. There's a few empty lone Colonials up there. Gruby's got it. Tiger Lily's looking a little bit tired. Emma tries to bring it up, moves it up. Emma will chase on the shift change. Colonials trying to bring it out. Down goes ball. Across to Emma. Coming in, pressure by Citro. She's got a lane there, picked up by Cassidy Moore. Tries to bring it up. Matt Moore tries to throw it forward, picked up in the middle of the ice by Citro. Couldn't quite tee up the shot. Now Wild as can, takes a shot and covered up by the goalie. 2:28. Perez tries to pinch in. Puck comes out. And then neutral ice. Teixeira sends it forward across ice to Lutoff, who picks it up and has a lane. Takes a shot. Knocked down by the defender. Is picked up by Logan Harrison, but then knocked off for that. Teixeira sends it forward. Rebound in front. Lutoff sends it over to Harrison. Up to Perez, it looks like. Puck loose, shot, save, loose in front of the net, goes over the net, and comes out, and Teixeira will go back and chase. But she's got pressure on her, but she backs around. Looks to Gruby. Puck comes loose. Tiger Lilies, 3 players there. We got to come away with this one. Teixeira fighting. Ruby picks it up, loses it. Logan Harrison trying to help out. 1 minute, 11 seconds left. Ruby has it, turns around, has some room up ice. She's moving. See if she can get through. Goes wide, stays with the puck. Around the net. Gets taken off a bit. Still goes to get it. Up to the defender, Ronnie Ball. Looks like Johns comes for the shot. Hits the side of the net. Back up to the defense. Ronnie Ball still has it. Looks like she's going to shuffle it in. Cook keeps it in. Hit by the Colonial defender and out. Neutral ice. Cook up to Johns. Johns will take a shot. And it is covered up by the Colonials goalie. With 28 seconds left. And the Colonials will be facing the Ironbound 14 AAA team for the finale tonight at 5:30. Covered up. Do it again. 26 seconds left. Moore on the faceoff. Kicks it over. Tries to get it to Wildish. Wildish almost gets it to Johns. And it is knocked out of the zone with 17 seconds left. Cook goes back, circles, looking for someone to get it up to. Johns flips it up. Citro has a shot over behind Wildish, but she still manages to handle that and get a shot off behind the net. Citro tries for one last effort, and that will do it. 3-0 effort. 3-0 loss to the 16 AA Colonials. And girls will rest up for the Wednesday practice. And I think we got some good AAA action next week, I believe. So we'll see you next weekend. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll have some Wi-Fi. Good night.